Okie dokie, so some very good news, and the reason why I haven't uploaded a video for like almost a week or something, so here goes. I got engaged. A lot of you already know that because I've mentioned it on my Twitter and my Facebook, my MSN, so anyone who's connected to me on the internet already knows, and yeah, I'm engaged. So, how did I get engaged? You're maybe wondering. Well, actually, everyone's wondering when the date is. That's the first thing everyone always asks. When have you set a date? Have you set a date? Well, close, but I'll leave that for another video. But I think I'll start a new wedding series because there's a lot involved in weddings, as I've found out in the last week, and been very busy. So, last Saturday, I went into London with my prospective fiance. We've lived together for quite a while, and it was our first year anniversary. So uh, we wanted a romantic day out, and so I took her to Westfields for a little bit and had a little shop around there. Then we went to Harrods to go to Ladurée for lunch. Laduré's a French patisserie based in Paris, but they also have a branch in Harrods. And while we were out on holiday in Paris, we really loved Ladurée and their macarons and their desserts and their high tea. It was really nice. So we thought, let's have that in London. So we went to Harrods, had a really nice lunch, really long lunch, and I was like thinking, okay, I'll propose here. I had it already with me. I had a 3-page poem with the second to last line asking her to marry me, and I had it carried around with me all day, and been writing it for ages. So anyway, so there were so many tourists there though, and it just didn't feel right. The mood was nice and everything, but then just as I was about to pop the question, there were loads of kids and these like Chelsea mothers taking their kids into Ladurée and kind of ruining the moment. So I didn't want to do it then. We had a great waiter, and he was from Brazil. He was half Japanese, and he was very chatty. Unfortunately, too chatty. I tipped him well to kind of get rid of him, but it didn't work. He had a break, but we were there for so long, he came back off his break. 45-minute break. Anyway, that's not the point. After we had our lunch in Harrods, we went upstairs and did some. Oh no, we bought some stuff from Harrods. We bought some macarons and some jam. Oh, the jam is awesome. If you ever want to try some of the best jam, then go to Ladurée. It's unbelievable. It's really expensive. It's £7, 60 or 80 per jar, but sublime. It's just so fruity. It's like eating concentrated fruit. It's unbelievable. And the butter, when you're actually eating the food there, you can't buy the butter. You have to only have it with the meals that you eat in the restaurant, and then they give you the butter with the bread. Oh my word! Oh, it's so good. It's so creamy. It just melts in the mouth. Anyway, that's not the point. Engagement. Okay, so I went upstairs, went shopping for trainers, and managed to find some tennis trainers for tennis. I've taken up tennis lately and stuff. And then we went back to Westfield to go shopping. It was our first time at Westfields in London. It's a big shopping mall, and we don't really have that many massive shopping malls in England. We've got Blue Water, Trafford Centre, Lakeside was the first one out of those big ones, but they're all out of town, and Westfield is in central London in Shepherd's Bush. Is it Shepherd's Bush? Yeah, Shepherd's Bush. And it's really nice inside. Kind of higher end shops in England, but it was very nice. Got some handbags for the missus, and did I get anything? I don't think we actually bought that much. To be fair, we Bought some food from Waitrose, and that was it, I think. We didn't actually buy that much. We just kind of went window shopping more than anything, and kind of experienced the whole place. They got a Boost juice bar, which is starting to take off over in the UK, even in the recession, I think. Westfield is Australian, and they build some fantastic shopping malls. So thumbs up to them. Some free parking, wasn't too expensive, especially for central London, way cheaper than parking in Harrods. Then we were quite tired, it was about 9 p.m. We drove back home, and then she was falling asleep, and I was like, oh no, am I going to ruin the moment altogether by not telling her at all? I'm like, oh no, this is it, it's not going to go well. I can't tell her while she's falling asleep, she'll just kind of nod off and pretend, or not pretend, but she might not even acknowledge that I'm talking. So I thought, hey, wait, we need dinner, and I can't cook dinner at 10 p.m. because it's quite late. So we got takeaway, and we tried a takeaway closer to us that we'd never tried before. It was a bit risky because, if you have bad food and you're trying to say something important while you're having bad food, you could be regurgitating, and it could be nasty. Very lucky, it was very good. Better than our other normal curry place. Fantastic, authentic food. Maybe I'll review it another time or something, but really good food. Really, really good food. Authentic, spicy, very herby, very nice food. And so we took it home. Nice kind of atmosphere. The reason why you'd never ever see my other half on camera is because she's shy in that kind of sense. She doesn't like lots of attention focused on her. So I thought, okay, maybe the restaurant wouldn't have been a good idea anyway. So I'll ask her at home in the peace and tranquility of home. So at the table that you see me doing some of my videos, my Kwai Gina monovlogs, I asked her that. While we were eating, I said, hey, I wrote a poem to celebrate our anniversary, and also to talk about how long we've known each other. Kind of got carried away, and I didn't even realise until the morning that I actually printed it, which was on the anniversary day, that it was 3 pages long. It was really, really long, and it was more like an essay than a poem, but a poem nonetheless. And we've known each other for a very, very long time, since we were 4 years old in primary school, infant school even. And we hooked up only a year ago, which is quite weird because we've known each other for ages and stuff. So similar background, Chinese family, growing up in England, that kind of stuff. So we got a lot in common, and that's it. I read out the poem. My hands by page 3 were like like that, trying to hold a piece of paper. I'll get a piece of paper. It was like that. And it was. I'll tell you, even for a trained actor, I'm comfortable speaking in front of a camera to you guys. But when you're popping the question, oh my god, your heart is going, and you're like. Your hands are shaking and sweating. I can even feel it now. I'm just thinking about it. My hands are literally sweating. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually wet. And my forehead was dripping with sweat. She had no idea still. Maybe she thought it was quite soon and everything. But luckily for me, she said yes. At the end of the poem, she goes, "Oh, that's so sweet," and then she gives me a kiss. I'm like thinking, oh no, she's going to say she doesn't want to get married, or whether it's too soon or something. And then she goes, of course I will. And I was like, oh. And then, yeah! Woohoo! Woo! So that's what was going through my head, and I actually did that. Yeah, kind of embarrassing, but at least when I watch back on my own video, this video, I can go, oh yeah, I did that. Idiot, you know, like, you know, guys get nervous, even me. I don't really get nervous about too many things, and I really got nervous. I was sweating and everything. With regards to date, like I said, we're close to kind of coming up with an idea. Um, Unfortunately, not inviting anybody to our wedding. We discussed it for a long time now, and it's just going to be the two of us because, like I said, she doesn't like attention focused on her, and I kind of like the idea of a romantic setting, just the two of us getting married either on a beach, sunset, something. So we're likely to have it abroad, and it's going to be just the two of us. We'll incorporate the wedding and honeymoon at the same time, sometime in the future. So I'll kind of reveal more later and stuff, but for now, I'm just happy I'm engaged, you know, people have told me, you know, it doesn't have to be stressful planning for a wedding, and it's true. It doesn't have to be. I just get stressed about a lot of things anyway, so that's just me. But it is, or can be, stressful, and that's something I'll probably share with you, because then probably take the stress off myself a bit, and perhaps you guys can offer me some advice, you know, because there are a lot of you watching, and I'm sure a lot of you can say, hey, you should do this or you should do that, and I'll take everything on board, because I've not done this before, so you know, a lot of you probably could offer quite a lot of advice. So anyway, babbling on, just happy to be engaged. I would show you the finger, the ring, except I'm not the guy who gets it, it's the lady, isn't it? So there you go. Ha. Yeah. Right, that's it. No, that's the end of the video. So, woo! Woo!